hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun, as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon.
Hi guys, and welcome back to yet another episode. So today we are doing a very different type of content. As you can see, I'm at a fire. So we are at Smartkar Motors. It's located along Uganda Road in Eldoret. So over here, I just want to showcase some of the cars for you guys, and I can tell you they have one of the best collections in Eldoret town. And thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to be here. So I'll let this gentleman introduce himself, and we'll let you know what he will be doing with us today here.
So hello and welcome. My name is Bill and I'm from Smartkar Motors. Just as you told me, we have a very large selection of cars and we cater to everyone. It doesn't matter how much money you have, I think we can work out any deal that is suitable for you. So we sell anything from lorries all the way to small cars. Very large selection. Welcome, completely welcome. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel.
Thank you so much for having us here, and a special thanks to Harriet and Abo for giving this inspiration. Yeah, so stick until the end of the video to watch out for this amazing content.
I've been waiting all my life for something.
Thank
So
you.
today we are going to start with Range Rover Sport.
Wow.
It's a 2019, 2017 local
Model,
model.
yeah.
It has a lot of features, very high end. The price is about 9.5 million.
9.5 million.
Yes, so currently that is the most expensive car on the earth. And we have another one. We have the Range Rover Autobiography, also 2017. That one is also 9.5 million. We have GLE 2018. That one, when it arrives, it's going to be the most expensive at around 10.5 million. Okay. So we sell cars from all the way up there to cars which are around 300,000, 400,000. So cars for everyone. If you are in the commercial business, you need a lorry, we have you. We have you sorted. If you are into Matatus, we have the Nissan Caravan, we have light cargos, and we have Matatus as well. And for any additional things like dealing with inspection from NTSA, we also take care of all of that. If you need the car to have any additional work done before you take the unit, you also do that, you go out of the house. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome on this journey.
Amazing.
So this is an ex-UK unit. This one came in from the UK. It was shipped in by plane. This one wasn't brought in already. We had this one flown in. So we have multiple custom orders for different clients. And our clients don't have to be, most people assume high-end clients would be politicians. No. We have even quiet individuals who like a bit of luxury. So we try to tailor-make their custom models for them. You can bring in cars from almost any corner, from Australia, from South Africa, because South African cars are tailor-made for our local terrain. So we can bring in any type of unit. If you need a pickup, if it's Ford, if it's Nissan, if it's Toyota, if it's Mercedes, because Mercedes also has a pickup.
Oh, you have Mercedes-Benz here?
Yes, Mercedes also makes a pickup. It's based on the Nissan Navara platform. So we can get that one for you in as well. So it will depend on where you want it shipped in from, because most cars in Kenya are shipped in from Japan and from the UK. But if you want one which is tailor-made for the local terrain, we'll just get it for you from South Africa. Or we can get one that has been slightly locally used, but still in excellent condition.
Okay.
So please feel free and take a look around the car.
Okay.
And for base model cars, it means the car does not have so many features. Because this is a bit more executive, this is a luxury car, they mostly come with these types of
Wheels.
Yes. And for this one's, because this is a Range Rover, it will usually come with air suspension. So the car can adjust its own height, or you can do it yourself electronically. So it adapts to any road surface.
Wow, that's awesome. This car can go anywhere.
It can go anywhere.
It can do
It's
desert.
a sports car.
It can do desert, it can do rock climbing, it can wade in a certain amount of water. Around between 600 to 700 millimeters of water. So it can go anywhere. It's a car you can go anywhere, but still have added luxury. $13 kilometers per liter.
Okay.
Should be around like, I don't want to give an exact figure because that would be guesswork, and I don't want
And then the mileage?
mileage. You can just
You can check out the mileage as well. Yeah.
I think you use the rear seats to be able to see. Its mileage is measured in miles, not kilometers. But this one can be changed by one of our technicians to show kilometers. Because in Kenya and generally in East Africa, we measure distance in kilometers, not in miles. So as you can see, this is the gauge cluster, it's digital. We have controls here on the steering for easier access. We have a gear shift lever here. Terrain control, response, everything is down here. So if you want to change rock crawl, sand, desert, everything is down here. So this is your infotainment screen. Your climate adjustment here. Yes, so it's a very well loaded car.
Yeah.
These are heated
is a
and
real big
ventilated
machine.
seats, by the way. So if you're in a cold area, let's say like Timboroa or Limuru for us Kenyans, very cold areas, places where temperatures can go to as low as 8 degrees, this can be heated.
That's it.
Yes, the seats get heated so that you don't feel cold. We'll discuss it with you before you make any purchase. If you need to have your mechanic come and inspect the car with you, you're
Yes.
also very, very welcome with it.
Okay.
Yes, we encourage our clients to come with their mechanics so that your mechanic can also advise you. So if there's something, especially for the used cars, if there's something that is broken or needs to be fixed or looked at, the mechanic will be able to advise you accordingly.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
the volume. 16 Mitsubishi Outlander.
Oh, Outlander Mitsubishi.
Yes. Look around.
This is automatic or?
This is automatic transmission.
Okay.
It's mostly these days most clients would want to do an automatic car. It saves them a lot of time, and there are those who are not comfortable with the manual transmission. So automatic cars are technically the end thing right now.
Exactly.
Please welcome and have a look inside. So every car is different variant. Every car is a bit different.
Okay. Looks nice.
So as you can see, it has its own screen. That's for the infotainment. We have a gauge cluster there. The mileage is 130,876 kilometers.
Okay.
Which is what it came. This is the genuine mileage. We do not tweak mileage in our yard. We've had instances of that happening around the country, but we don't do that. On the steering wheel, we have controls for the infotainment screen. So there's volume, then we have the trip reset buttons for the odometer and such. And as you can see, the car is in good condition. Main departure warning. We have the auto start. So this is not a powered tailgate car. This is one where you open the car boot manually, and this is a 7-seater car.
Wow. Yeah, it's
So
really big.
If you look at the boot area here, you'll see it as flat, but in reality, you have the rear seats folded down. And it's quick adjust, so that if you need to load anything, just pull this tab and lower, and your boot space increases. For those at the back, for extra comfort, you have a place to hold your phones and cup holders on the other side. This is a new unit, so at this exact point, we are yet to be given the exact price because this is a locally used unit, but it will range between 2.4 and 2.7 million because this is a locally used one. Yes.
You said it's series, which model?
This is a Mitsubishi Outlander.
Okay.
Volkswagen Tiguan TSI. So this is a Charger car. It is 1400cc petrol. So you can see. The boot is unlocked. Now I can just open it. You can unlock the boot on the key. From one of the buttons, you just press and the boot will unlock. You can proceed and open. For newer cars these days, we don't have spare tires because in Japan they're trying to reduce the weight in cars to also keep down the amount of emissions. So it comes with a tire inflation kit and a set of wheel spanners and jacks to be able to replace your wheel.
Oh, so does it have an extra tire?
It gives you space because of the design to be able to put in a spare tire.
Oh, nice.
But from Japan, it comes with one of these.
Okay.
Yes, a tire inflation kit. You can lower physically from the sides, so that stays like that. It's almost like a little shelf. So if you have kids and you wanted to try, you didn't want to mix one of the wet clothes with the other things, you can maybe just place it flat here until when you get to a place where you can put it out to dry. Yes. So you can separate these two. And by the way, this is 2017 and we're selling it for 3.65 million.
3.65.
This one is on Michelin tires. So if you're looking at the rim size, this is what you read. This is an R17. This just tells you how wide the tire is. 215 is the width. This is the rim size. This is the thickness of the sidewall. And these are on Michelin, so these are the tires it came with from Japan. And as you can see, these are barely used tires. These are practically new tires.
Brand new.
Coming with the car, when we sell you the car, we do not throw those away. We leave those in the car. So you have all the details of the car as it came in, how it is now, so you can do your inspection. And when the car comes in from the coast, our team here at Smartkar also goes through the car checking everything. So we go counter checking the lights, the tires, what is supposed to be on the car. And we do this looking also at the import documents. So we make sure everything the car is supposed to have, it has inside.
Okay, that's nice.
So we have to make sure everything is very thorough on the car. If the car has any problem after you purchase it, we will take it back and try to fix it. If we can't fix it, we try to get you a different unit.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top.
Start losing the center lane ability. If you drift over the line, the car will start warning.
Wow.
Yes, it works almost in the same way as the Subaru, which has what we call eyesight.
Wow.
What's that?
So this is a dash camera.
Dash camera. Oh, it has a camera.
Yes, this is the dash. So the sensors for lane departure, lane keeping assist.
People must be careless. If they can sense the lane departure and somebody goes against and find the other, they must be very, very careless. This is technology is doing amazing. Yes?
Technology is moving cars forward. Because now we have things such as lane departure becoming almost standard in all cars, from small cars all the way to large cars, including trucks and cars. And I think this is very brilliant, especially for we have people who probably are not able to focus so well, or that they get distracted really easily. So with implements like this and equipment like this, you're able to be more safe, you're able to keep your family safe
And this
and your friends safe, and you're also able to keep other road users as well safe.
That's one thing I'm appreciating about technology. And also to you, it's an advantage to you because if somebody does something with the cars, you don't have to.
Yes,
Yeah,
also don't
you
have
will
to
go back
struggle
to
so much.
you will go back to the history, yes, to the memory card.
So in case like you have an accident or something like that, if your dash cam is on, which we recommend you keep on, especially when you're driving, it will save that data. So in terms of claims of insurance and such, you have your evidence right there with your car.
Nice.
So this is a 2017 KDQ. Yes. Foreign use, not locally.
Okay.
Yes. You can come and look at the driver side. This is the 5-seater. They all come in 5-seater. And this car has the parking sensors. This is the camera view, which will show all angles of the car. So when you're trying to reverse, it will pull it up on the infotainment screen right there
Okay.
and show you around the car. We have the iStop, We have what I described earlier, the lane departure assist button. So this will sense the road as you're driving along. On your steering, we have controls for the infotainment. So this is for selecting track. This is the volume up and down. We have the call buttons. We have the trip set for the odometer and cruise control and the like. This is electronic parking brake, and this wheel controls the media right here.
This is amazing.
The start button is right there, and that's the Mazda screen turning on. As you can see, it starts with the warning, and there you go.
Nice.
And from there, you can control, or you can reduce, or you can use this to select anything that you want. So you can see you can change within, you can change outputs, you can change your audio sources. So Bluetooth, USB, TV, the like. Other companies who have probably priced it higher, but we try to maintain competitive prices for all our models.
Exactly.
So this is 3.1 million, and of course, as always for us, we can negotiate slightly.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to ask you, the price is negotiable?
All prices,
they are
all
non-standard
cars
prices.
are negotiable.
Yeah.
The only time we would have a fixed price on a car is if it's a car we are selling on behalf of someone.
Okay.
Yes. So if we have maybe one of our clients wants to sell a unit, sell one of his cars, they are able to bring it into the yard. We talk to them, we advise them, and we get the price that they want on the car. So from there, the price is set, and those ones are usually a little bit hard to negotiate. Yes. Has brought it in and upgraded to a mid-size SUV. As you can see, the car is actually in really good condition. The interior is unchanged, gear released. It's a 1500cc hybrid.
Okay.
Brilliant fuel economy. Just over 20 kilometers per liter. That's how much hybrid cars average. They don't really consume that.
Exactly.
Yes. So when you're in start-stop traffic, which is probably like heavy, dense traffic, you will have the petrol engine go off and the electric engine turn on. When we have start-stop traffic, that's heavy traffic where you are braking and stopping for periods of time, the petrol engine will go off and the electric engine will come on. So that's what is going to drive them. Hybrid engines also have this power. They have extra torque because of the electric motor inside. So it provides an extra bit of horsepower for accelerating, especially when you're trying to overtake cars on those pesky highways. The electric motor comes in handy.
Exactly.
Now, contrary to popular belief, electric batteries do not need changing every year. They're not too expensive. No. If you have a good hybrid car, maybe probably even a new one, the electric battery pack will last you probably around 5 years before you need to change it. And by then, you'll probably have changed to a newer unit, something like that. And even when it comes to changing, your local mechanic, a good local mechanic, will be able to test the cells of each battery. So if there's one cell which is at fault, he can replace just that one and save you the cost of repairing the whole battery pack. So you don't have to change all the cells at once. You can just change the ones that are at fault, because if you don't, it will have a cascading effect. It will go shorting out the other batteries. It will not render the car inoperable, but you will have a warning light on your dashboard. The WXD is a bit more expensive. The WXD will range from 2 million to 2.2 million. A brand new Fielder currently, we will import it at a cost of 1.85 million. So that's the cost we will sell it at to this time. When we import any Matatu, this is what Matatus come into the country.
Oh, they come
have
looking like
seats.
this.
Yes, they don't have seats, or if they do, they just have one bench seat, which is really possible. So, like this car is not registered, so this car has no number. This is a foreign used unit, no registration yet. So when it is purchased, we will go to NTSA, that's the company, and have the car have a pre-purchase inspection, pre-registration inspection. So after that, when it passes that, is now when it is given Kenyan registration, local registration. Yes. But this is what Matatus look like before they get to look like nganya.
When I find out that they don't come fully pimped.
No, they don't come out fully pimped. They actually come just looking like this. I will show you one unit which has already been purchased that is currently undergoing work, and your favorite YouTubers here actually found me in the middle of the customization process.
Oh.
Yes. So Matatus will go either for carrying passengers or into private use. In private use, you have either families or supermarkets or stores. So these are actually very capable carriers of cargo.
Wow.
So they're not just for carrying people, but cargo as well. So you can have live animals, so keep live animals.
And then you put them here.
Yes, you just have to modify.
Yeah.
All modifications are now done locally.
Yeah.
For all Matatus.
Okay.
Yes. Here we have a custom Matatu.
Okay.
The beginning stages. If you look down here, you can see the rims are now different.
Yeah.
So these ones have just been put in today.
Okay.
They look amazing.
This is a bit of a high-spec Matatu. This one has a key sensing ability. If I turn on the car, it will sense where the keys, and there's a light down here that will go on. This car has a reverse camera, and this is when I said some cars come with one bench seat. So this one came with this. It has the original fabric underneath, but the user in Japan put in a leather cover on top.
Nice.
So I will show you some of the things that we have changed on the car currently. These are mud and sand rated. So these are brand new tires put in at the back with the brand new rims. It has just had the identity done. I'll just do that for the sake of our client, as you can see.
Yeah.
So we've had identity done. The next thing that will be done to the car is power washing, our car wash. And I'll open the back so that you can see. So these are the front tires. These are the rear tires that we have removed. These are the original tires that came with the car from
Okay.
Japan. And these are the original rims. So all these are custom bought.
So the customer has to tell you what he wants.
The client is always keen when they want what they want. They pick, we do. We have sensors all over. There's a sensor under here. And this car came from Japan with a rear camera, reversing camera. The other one did not have. So this one is a bit more custom. This is a custom order. And it is custom order in color pearl white.
Okay. So a client ordered for this and you brought it.
Yes,
Nice.
we brought it. We will bring in any car that any client wants.
Approximately how many cars do you sell in a day? Or probably a week.
In a week, we can move anywhere between 4 to 11 units. So now we stop looking at them as cars, we look at them as units.
Exactly.
So we'll move anywhere between 4 to 11 units. Depends on business is up and down, so it depends on the season of the business. Yes.
So you guys have higher purchase or?
We have hire purchase, we have cash, we have bank finance. We will also advise you on financing, so that we also make sure that in terms of your money, your own personal money, you're also well taken care of. Because we know there are lenders out there who are probably a bit more like sharks. Yes, who will take advantage of you. So we will advise you against some areas. If you see you are going somewhere where you will be hurt in the long
Scammed.
view, scammed, we steer you away from that.
Nice.
We will advise you against it, because ultimately the financing is up to the client. The client makes the final decisions on anything financing.
Nice.
Yes. So the first one
Yes.
up there is 3.3 million. This is 3.5 million.
Is it because of the wheels?
No, this is purely custom and it has much more features than that one.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Yeah.
So as you can see, the difference between that one and this one, first of all, we have side marker lights and side mirrors. So these are turn signal indicators. So if you finger indicator, this works. Now it starts blinking. This car has also firstly been modified. This car was lower than where it is. So we had the car raised up, otherwise it will start skipping at the bottom.
Okay.
So now let me open for you the front. If you look inside, you see everything is covered in the same material as at the back.
Yes, amazing leather.
Wow. Hey, this is really customized. Eh?
You can control the side mirrors from here. As you can see, that one you can't. You can barely.
Okay.
This one also has lower mileage. Because in Japan, these ones are also used as carrier vehicles, as also used as transport. So they usually come in with very large mileage, which should not scare any Kenyan buyer, because that's what the car is built to do.
Okay.
They're used for transport. So this one has lower mileage.
The fuel consumption is good.
Fuel consumption is good. This is a diesel automatic 3 liter. With a powerful 1 kd engine.
Okay.
Yes, so I want you to turn the key to see. Then I'm going to have you do something different.
Yes.
I'm going to have you turn the key all the way down.
Down.
Turn it as if you're starting the car. The previous owner in Japan had this a bit customized, but we had to put in this screen because our client wanted the screen in here.
Okay.
Now this one, we also turn it on. As you can see, this one came in with a camera at the back and a camera at the front. So this is the rear view and that is the front view. This is the front, as you can see, right there. Now, if I shift into reverse, the screen at the center changes. Now I can see what's behind me. We have a lot of used cars. So most of our sales will not even be in the new cars. We bring in a lot of new cars, yes, and we will sell them. But we also sell a lot of used cars. Not everyone will be able to afford
The new car.
So for these new cars, prices will start all the way from 300,000. And even for the 300,000 car, we will still do higher purchase. Yes.
So it will be less than 300,000.
Yes, it will be less than 300,000. We have we like a deposit of around 60%. So 60%, and then we will figure out the duration based on the type of car. And for that duration, we have no interest added on the cost of the car. So the amount we agree as the total price of the car is what it is going to stay as. Yes. So if we say, let's say now this car in itself is 700,000.
700,000.
Yes, this car is 700,000. If we want to sell this car at higher purchase, we don't add a lot on the car. Because higher purchase price and the cash price will always be different. So this will now come to around 750,000 on higher purchase. So it is 60%, then we agree on a duration, but that 750,000 is going to stay at 750,000. No interest, you don't pay any interest on every month that you must pay a certain fixed amount. If it's 30,000 per month, it is 30,000 per month, no interest. And
Nice.
if you can't get the 30,000 in that month, you can pay whatever you have. For us, it's as long as by the end of the duration you have completed.
You have covered.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Yes. So we are very upfront and very open about what we do, how we finance everything. This is coming from this is a penalty on this, but no interest. 0%. Let me put it 0% interest per month. This person, I will not receive your money. The office will receive your money. And it is recorded against the registration of the car that you purchased. So for us, we don't handle the money. The only thing we will handle is the messages of payment. So those ones, we use those to corroborate with the office. So they counter check. So you send the payment, you send us a copy of the message, we will forward it to the office, so the office will follow up and ensure that the payments match.
Okay.
Yes. And for us especially, because our payments are done, you can do them through the bank or you can use the pay bill. So we have a pay bill, and for the pay bill, the account number is the registration of your car.
Nice.
So it will always go to that car.
Oh.
And if you want to figure out how much money you have left to pay, you can always come to the office. We will print out the balance sheet for you. And for us here as well, as a complimentary service, when you buy a car from us, now like this car will probably leave this yard in the next 2 days. It will pass through our car wash, where it will be pressure washed and cleaned completely. Right there. It will be cleaned and the client can leave with a clean car. It doesn't matter how new the car is. Even for all used units, they will have to pass through the car wash.
Nice.
Good service. That's very good customer service.
So we try to make sure our clients live with clean cars. Because what's the need of being in a car? It's dusty,
A car, yeah.
you start sneezing, and you have to go to hospital before And Isha Mafuta,
Yeah.
unfortunately, because it happens, we have petrol stations around us, and one of our technical staff members will go and get the petrol for you.
Nice.
This is amazing. This place is so organized. For once, you notice that, right?
For us, we have tried, we decided not to have sand at the bottom of our feet, so that our clients, if it rains, you have somewhere solid and water is not getting inside your shoes.
So considerate. Just considerate of you guys.
Your cars are very secure while here. For those who will choose to bring in your cars for a sell on behalf, we have CCTV around the
Oh, you
premises.
have CCTV cameras around.
All of them are powered by solar, so even if there is no electricity, they are still recording. So even when I stand here,
They are still
they're still
recording.
recording. And they do not turn off whatsoever. We keep them on constantly. Welcome to Smartkar. You need a big car, over
A small car, Nissan.
Nissan,
Yeah.
Toyota, Mercedes, all the way to a Mini Cooper.
Allow people to sell their cars.
Yes. So that's what we call the sell on behalf. You bring in your car, tell us this is the amount I want from this car. This is how much I want it sold for. This is what I want. And car. So we will keep your car here. You can feel free to come in and check on your car anytime. If the car has any issues mechanically and we discover that, we will call you. You can come with the mechanic and have the car removed, and we will notify all staff members that you personally have left with your car. So no one can leave with the car without you knowing.
Okay.
The only time a car will leave the yard is if it's on a test drive and it will leave with a staff member. So staff accompany cars. Even on test drives, staff will always accompany cars. So if you have any questions while you're on the road, we can handle them.
Okay.
from us guys who really want to buy a car from this place and with this amazing person deal. Thank you so much for having us here today. I feel so bad that I'm not going out with a car here today, but when I'm ready, this is the place I'll
Welcome to come.
Yeah.
We have cards available in the office for all our different sales teams. So we will have them out. Feel free to contact us.
Okay, yeah, so that's it guys. I'll leave the numbers in the description box so you guys feel free to contact him or the manager. Yes, so that's it from us today. Until next time.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yay!